What's up, guys? My name is Dave, and today I'm going to show you how to play Mission in the Rain. I am excited to get into this tune. I got a request from a subscriber, so this one's for you, buddy. He's trying to play, and he also sings the song, so I wanted to kind of give you a breakdown of what John Kahn is doing, and to kind of help, get through it while trying to sing it as well. Real quick, there is an intro section that we'll get through, and it's got a lot of different chords and stuff, but we'll talk through that. And then it switches to the verse. The verse and the chorus are pretty much together, so I consider that like one big package or one long section. And then essentially just repeats that. Verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. And then the solos are over that verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. So there's only two parts. You can get that intro sandwich down, and then we'll get into the other stuff. So let's get into it. Very melodic. Got your B to C sharp to F sharp. F sharp to C sharp. E to G, D to A, to C sharp, to F sharp. And we're going to hang on this F sharp, C sharp, C sharp to F sharp, B, C sharp, D, and then there's a little bass fill here. A to D to A. Right into the verse. So again, that's just a lot of memorization, and I'm actually using a cheat sheet. I pulled up the Ultimate Guitar chord chart, and it works really well. The one here is pretty spot on. What I wanted to say, especially if you're singing this, there are enough chord changes in here that you don't really have to worry about, the little fills and little, maybe fifths and octaves off whatever note, if it's like a boom, or whatever, but as far as like hitting all the inflection and all the stuff, especially if you're singing it, knowing to I turn and walk away. And like he'll do chromatic approaches, so it'd be like I turn and walk away, I come around, and then like that little, those little trail offs and the boom boom. It's very melodic, very soulful. This is really it's close to home. It's a song about San Francisco and the Mission District, so yeah, it's different, and this is definitely a deeper cut in the Garcia band. The Grateful Dead played this song a total of 5 times live, and then that was it. After that, it was a Jerry Garcia band. I won't want to say staple, because honestly, I've been listening to Jerry Garcia my whole life. I've listened to this. I just started listening to it recently, the last couple of years. It just hasn't been in my lexicon. Beautiful, lovely song, though. But I just wanted to get into that, and talking to you, my buddy, who asked for help and singing this. Don't worry about, you know what I mean? All the fluff and all the shit. I think, and mainly, especially if you're singing, is to sing it well. And so, like I say, there's enough chord changes that just playing the root notes in rhythm will keep the feel going enough. And then what's also helped me is knowing, sorry, I keep looking down here at my cheat sheet. And also I have a little bit of a cold, so apologies. F sharp minor, C sharp 7, and E minor is what it's telling me here. And G, but a lot of the C sharp, which is your 9th fret E string, F sharp 9th fret A string, B and such, and A. But so your C sharp here, your F sharp here, F sharp here, C sharp here, and then also because I like to use different octaves, especially when it's melodic like this, because I turn around to say, just stuff like that. And it comes in handy. So if you're not really familiar with all the positions of your C sharps, there's a C sharp here, there's a C sharp there, there's an F sharp, there's the F sharp, there's your F sharp, F sharp. And so sometimes, when you play this and then just to kind of make that, to kind of give it that more melodic, soulful feel. But like I say, especially in the beginning, just play root notes. Just play root notes in rhythm and work on giving it that soulful feel, about singing, about your hometown and your life experience. It just seems like, I think Jerry's notably singing pretty, passionately. It's really, really from the heart. You can hear it. So we're getting into the verse now. So let's go. We'll back it up just a touch. And the verse. So also at the end of the intro is For Anything I Take, and then it is the B, C sharp, D, and then his little fill is it's the D octave here. Whoops, sorry, it's just boom, 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 ba bum, ba and that E is the beginning of your verse part. And so you'll remember that every time you go back to the beginning of the verse, it's the E. And so that's good to know, because sometimes we'll play stuff up here and you'll get, me personally, you get kind of lost. And so it's always nice to know when it goes back to the one. So let's get to the verse. A.
Turned around to see it was midnight in the mission, and the bells were not for me. Come again, walking along in the mission, and the rain. Come again, walking along in the
to the E. So, the verse. Someone called my name, I turned around to see. And this is John Kahn, someone called my name. And then it'll be like 5, 4, and then the B, the 7. And he doesn't play this every time, but I'm speaking to my man here who requested this. If you're learning and you're trying to kind of find some stability so that you can sing it, play the same thing every time. For like 100 times. Nobody's gonna just be like, oh, I wish you would, add more chordal shit. Just play the basics and keep it simple. And like I say, get that delivery in your vocals so you're not worried about what your hands are doing. And so the reason I say that is because John Kahn plays this not every single time, but sometimes. So it's da, na, na, and then it's 5, 4, and then 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's do that again. From the very first part of the verse. Da, 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 da. And then it's 5, 4, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 5. And then he does this slide. So it's 5, 7, 9. And then 7, 9, 11, 9. So he does that twice. Does the chromatic approach 4, 5, 6, 7, right into those two slides. Does that twice. And then this would be, I guess, would be the chorus here. Is the goes to the B, walking along in the mission in the rain. And then just chromatic, or not chromatic, but down, basically up. So that is 7, 9, 10, and then I'll play it up here. 12, 10, 10, 9, 7, 10. Oh, I'm sorry. 7, 9, 10, 12, and then you'll hear him go. And that's the end of that section, and you're going to go back to the E, which is the beginning of every verse, and then the solos and all that shit. This is the same progression. So, walking along in the mission, in the rain, walking along in the mission, in the rain. Sometimes, and that's the one right there. So what I'll do is, and then I'll just, which happens, that's an E. So, so again, the walking along in the mission, in the rain. Sometimes and also, let's keep going. So this will be the second verse. Let's back it up and do the first verse again. Apologies, this is just how I do shit, and so I repeat everything several times and I take forever, but I'm just here to help, and I'm figuring the stuff out myself too. So let's go. Let's go back. Let's get into the
Anything I take.
This is the end of the intro here. And then we do our D.
Someone call my name, you know I turned around.
Here we go.
To see
And then do that chromatic.
midnight in the mission, and the bells were not for me. Come again. Walking along in the mission, and the rain. Come again. Walking along in the mission, and the rain. 10 years ago,
Right back to the one.
I walked the street, my dreams were riding tall. Tonight I would be thankful, Lord, for any dream at all. Some folks would be happy just to have one dream come true. But everything you gather is just
then-
more that you can lose. Come again.
Sorry. And I'm hoping this helps because I'm trying not to complicate it, trying to just really simplify it. So the only difference, the first verse is they do not play this extended E. Like if you look at the chord chart, there's like an E, there's like 3, bars. And so it's at the end, ba-na-na-na-na, na-na, uh-oh, na-na-na, and then it goes So the first time it doesn't do that extended E hold. It just goes right into it does that part. So if you look at it like intro and then kind of the shortened verse section, and then after that, from the second verse on, they always play that extended E. So I hope this you're not lost here, but that is the only difference between the first verse and all the rest of them. For whatever reason, they omitted that, probably just to give it a little feel or something. So I'm going to back up again. We'll play through the first verse right into the second verse, and I'll call out where you'll see it. This is the shortened part, and the second verse is, this is that extended part. And then from after that, it's all the same. The second verse on are identical through all the solos right to the very end, and then there's a little outro, very basic thing. Let's go. Let's get to the end of the intro.
Someone called my name, I turned around to see it was midnight in the mission, and the bells were not
See, it goes right into this.
come again.
On the second verse, there'll be
Walking along in the mission,
there's a part. Again, this is the first verse, the shorter version. Second verse. So, oops.
I walked this street, my dreams were riding tall. Tonight I would be thankful, Lord, for
D to the E. We're gonna hold this for long. I go up to the E here.
Some folks would be happy just to have
Go through it again.
come true.
Same way. Everything's the same.
Everything you
Now we do those slides. The slide.
that you can lose.
Come again. Do that twice, and then walk it.
Along in the mission and the rain again.
I'll play this the same way every time.
Along in the mission and the rain.
Identical now from here on out. Now do the slides. Do that twice. And then we'll do the climb for the chorus. Do this twice. You go up. And then down. Second time around. We'll hold. And then yeah, buddy. slides twice and climb up. And then come on down. It's the same exact thing. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love these slides. And again, it can just come up and go down. It's going to go into a keyboard solo. We'll play this all the way through. I don't care. I got nothing going on. So, like I say, there's that one where they hold the E for a extra extended period that I kept getting initially when I was listening to this. It was hard to count. And like I say, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But and that'll just take practice. But really, that's the heart of it, right? You play the intro and then you play the first verse, which has the shorten. It's a little shorter, and then from the second verse on, so is that second verse section, you repeat that however many times. If you're playing with a lot of people and everybody wants to take a solo, but I don't know if there's three or four verses total, so you might repeat that second verse section 5 times or 7 times or 25 times. Who knows, right? But the second verse section is the kind of the heart of this song. The first section, the first verse is just without that extended E. And what I'm doing, and because, like I say, I'm not too concerned with getting every little inflection that John Kahn does, especially when you're trying to sing and play the song and you're just trying to get it off the ground. You're just trying to get it off the ground and land it without, too much drama, too much tension. So, yeah, you got the rest of your days to figure out if he's hitting this or is he hitting that, or what's he doing? Oh, that's the freaking dominant ninth or whatever. So the extended E, I will go up to this E here, and then because I think he's playing that 13th fret. But it doesn't matter. Like I say, you could just hold that E and just pedal fucking E's, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. But of course, you want to be able to grow and add, because that's really cool. That's a cool way to add depth, especially if, there's a keyboard kind of humming in the background and your guitar player plays a lovely chord and then you play that at the right time and it's like, oh wow, it gives it a little color. So I'm not saying, not to, but I'm just trying to get the initial from not playing the song to actually playing it live. But yeah, so when you do hold that E for a longer time, I would slide up to here and then or just hit that, whatever. And then another thing, as far as extra stuff, because you hear towards the end, he's bum 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 bam 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 and I'll do that too. Just those little approach. But I do that. That's almost like a nervous tick that I have sometimes. I'm not sure if John's doing that a lot, but I'll do that just to kind of give it a little jabon, 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 jabon. And I like it. So that's worth considering. to give a little feel, a little body, a little bounce to your line, your bass line. And then also the walking along in the mission. And then I think he's going. Is that. But again, like in the beginning, that's why I'm just going walking along in the mission in the rain. And that's one of the parts that John Kahn, he doesn't descend this way every single time, but I do. If I want to learn how to play this song, I want to get the bones and the structure and the scaffolding of a proper bass line and play it that way 1,000 times, and then, you might find a little fill that you can add somewhere that might be nice. But in the beginning, you got to nail this thing to the wall. And again, especially if you're singing it, my friend. But let's keep going. We got a couple more jam sections, and then there's a little outro. See right there. Jerry's got such a sweet sound. So I'm playing the same line up here, just an octave higher. Whoops.
I planned to do, I only did halfway. Tomorrow will be Sunday, born of a rainy Saturday. There's some satisfaction in the San Francisco rain. No matter what comes down, the mission always looks the same. Come again. Walking
think it repeats this as like the outro.
Walking
Along in the mission.
and the rain.
Keep going.
Walking
Yep,
along
you just repeat
in the
this.
mission and
In the rain. So we're just embellishing this. Same notes, same shit. Yeah. So that's it. Kahn College. I'll attach this. February 28th, 1980. This is a legendary, to me. I think it's After Midnight is the name of the album. You know, sometimes they give some of these live shows. It's like a release and the ba-ba-da-ba. Fantastic. All the way through. I absolutely love this show. I love this version of Mission in the Rain. And like I said, it's kind of new to me. To being familiar, I had to familiarize myself. Somebody asked me to do a lesson, and so I've been listening to it a lot. But I really like it, and so yeah, I'll attach this version, and like I say, I'll attach a link to the Ultimate Guitar chart that I use. That is pretty spot on, and yeah. Any other questions or any other way I can help? Any requests? I'm down. I'm in this now. I'm trying to do my weekly thing, and I have some ideas of some songs I want to do. But if I can help you in any way, do not hesitate. I love receiving your messages. Another friend of mine, another subscriber, sent me a link to his band doing "They Love Each Other," and you sounded fantastic, dude. It was really cool to see, and that's what this is all about. I'm just trying to help my friends, help my bros, yeah, trying to be of service here. You know, I'm not trying to make money or gain subscribers or any of that shit. Just trying to have a good time and help, you know, decipher the stuff. So thank you guys for sticking around. If you have been, we're over 30 minutes here, but it's worth it, man. This is a great song. Get it in your playing, and it's a total worthy pursuit. So, okay, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.